What is down, everybody? It is your main course, Little Pancake, and today we are doing another tier list video. We've got a lot of things to get through today. We're doing a zoo animal tier list, and there's a lot of animals in the zoo, so we're just gonna hop right into it. We have no time to waste. All right, first animal on the list is hippopotami. One hippopotamus for Christmas. That's probably copyrighted. I'll go A tier. Big old fat guys. You gotta love a fat guy, you know what I'm saying? You gotta love a fat guy. Right, next up we got a baboon. Baboons are cool. Blue-butted baboons. Blue-butt, red-butt. Yeah, that's what my parents used to call me, was a blue-butted baboon. I took great offense to that. We'll throw these guys in A tier as well. That's a monkey. Monkey cool. A snake. I don't like snakes very much. Not a huge fan of snakes. This is a cobra. A king cobra. That's pretty cool. We'll throw the king cobra in B tier. Alright, next up we got the lion. The Lion King was a great movie, so automatically that's pretty good. Lions are a staple at the zoo. You know, they're a staple. They're the king of the jungle. They have to be S tier. Next up we got a peacock. Peacock, a very solid zoo animal. If you ever been to one of the zoos that have them like free roaming, well, those are pretty cool. We'll throw the peacock in A tier. Next up we got the platypus. This is the guy from the Lunchables commercial, right? Something like that. We'll throw him B tier. Platypi. Is that how the plural platypus, platypuses, platypi? I don't know. Alright, next up we got looks like a stag, a deer of some sort. You can see those outside. Here in America you can, so we'll throw that C tier. It's not that, it's cool to see, but, Elephant, that's an S tier animal. My personal favorite animal is the elephant, so easy S tier right there. Coolest animal ever. Big old floppy ears, tusks. It's just all around nice. Next up, the wildebeest. Now these are the guys that trampled Mufasa, so I have kind of a vendetta against them. But they were getting bullied by the hyenas, so we'll throw the wildebeest in a B tier. Next up we have the fox. I am still wondering what the fox says. No one's ever told me. I feel like I completely missed the end of that joke. Like I was there for the beginning and the middle of that song and the joke and stuff, but I completely missed the end where they revealed what the fox actually says. So that kind of annoys me. We'll throw in B tier though. Next up is the polar bear. Polar bear, why we gotta melt their ice, guys? What the polar bears do to you? If you do have a personal vendetta against a polar bear because it killed your grandpa Eskimo, I'm sorry. You can dislike polar bears and use hairspray or whatever. Alright, next up, camels. Camels are cool. This is a bi something. I forgot the name of what it's called when they had two humps. I don't know. It's bi something. This is a bi camel. Okay, camels are fairly cool. I'll throw them B tier. They're not crazy awesome. Next up we have otters. Otters are pretty dope. I'll throw them A tier. They could bite your hand off, so that's kind of a downside. Next up is the cheetah. My teachers always say don't be a cheetah. What do they have against being fast? We're going to throw cheetahs A tier as well. Next up, this is looking like a crocodile. We'll throw crocodiles B tier. Not amazing animals. They're cool. They're really old or ancient or whatever you want to call them. Hyenas. We're back to the Lion King. What the heck, hyenas? Really. Gotta bully Mufasa and Simba and all his buddies. It's just messed up. Depleting the population of the Sahara or Savannah, whatever it was called. Okay, next up, ostriches. Ostriches, S tier animal. Big old eggs. The best omelet you'll ever have. Probably. I've never had it, but I can imagine. Actually, I have in my possession a genuine ostrich egg. Look, it's even got a hole in it where they drain the yolks. This was gifted upon me by somebody. That's pretty cool. Could you imagine the omelet this would make? It's wonderful. The panda bear. Pandas are, they don't do much. They kind of just chill around looking cute. A lot like me in that retrospect. We'll throw them A tier because they're cute. Next up we have, is that the moose? Is that a moose? I could go to Maine and see one of these, eh? We'll throw those B tier. It's a moose, not all that special. Next up we have the lemur. Did you all know Zaboomafoo died? Yeah, he died recently. Broke my heart. If you know who Zaboomafoo is, you're cool. If not, I don't know where you've been all these years. That's an A tier. You know, in memory of Zaboomafoo, we'll throw him S tier. R.I.P. Zaboomafoo. You made my childhood fun. Okay, iguanas. Iguanas are cool, B tier animal. They don't do a whole lot for me. You know, they're just chilling, sunbathing and stuff. A lot of them in Aruba. That's a bird. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but it's a bird. I'm not a huge fan of birds. They're birds. They poop all over the place. Shut up. Alright, next up we have the orca, the killer whale. We'll throw them B tier. I don't feel like they're quite A or S tier, because, you know, they're in the ocean. No offense against creatures in the ocean, but come on, guys, what are you doing? Like, get out of the ocean. Walk on land. It's not that difficult. I do it every day. Next up we have the tiger, and I would feel bad putting the lion in S tier and not the tiger. Next up, the bald eagle. I'm American, so... The flamingo. Flamingo, you ever flamingo stand? I used to do that a lot, but B tier. Not that special. Next up we have a gazelle. Another B tier. The deer, they don't do much, you know. They don't like make a lot of noise. They just kind of run around and eat grass. But hey, look at that. They put Harambe on here. Gorillas are S tier. Gorillas are cool. Gorillas, they're cool. They got thumbs. I mean, what can you say to that? This is an anteater, I think. I'm not a huge fan of anteaters. They kind of freak me out a little bit with their tongues. You know, that's weird. Alright, giraffes. You ever gotten licked by a giraffe? It's not fun. We'll throw those A tier, though, because they got a nice, long neck, and they remind me of my friend Jake. Next up, we got dolphins. Dolphins are smart. Dolphins are cool. I kissed a dolphin once. It was epic. I don't know if it was a guy dolphin or not, but... Next up is the tortoise. Who on earth says, I want to go to the zoo to see the tortoise? Tortoise, I'll put them C tier. They're not F tier. They're, you know, but like, come on, guys. They don't do anything. They might eat lettuce or bite your finger off. Next up, we got llama. You know, I always try to save my drama for the llamas, so every time I go to the zoo, I just kind of like chill with the llama and vent for a solid 30 minutes. You know, give that llama all of my drama. That's solid A tier. They do spit, though. I know a few people who've gone blind from llamas. Next up, we got seals. I gotta put them below polar bears, though. If I put them next to the polar bear will eat them. And we can't have that on my tier list. This is a family-friendly tier list here. Alright, next up, what is this? A jaguar? 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 Jaguars are cool. I'll put them A tier with the cheetahs. Next up, we have a wild boar. Wild boar are pretty cool. They got tusks. I'm gonna just throw them B tier. They're not, like, amazingly amazing, you know what I mean? They're okay. Pumbaa's cool. He does smell, though. Kangaroo, that's an A tier. Kangaroos are pretty cool. They'll kick you in the nuts if you mess with them. Don't mess with a kangaroo. Koalas. It's kind of like the panda bear. And honestly, koalas aren't that cute to me. Next up we have, is this a Gila Lizard? One of those, like, super poisonous lizards. I'll throw them B tier out of courtesy because they can kill me. Next up we have... This looks like another seal. Maybe this is like a, what are they called? Lion seals or something? We'll throw a B tier with the other seal. Alright, next up we have a lynx. I think that's a lynx. I think that's what it is. They're pretty cool. Super rare. Don't know if you knew that or not. I'm a genius, so I did. Super rare. Alright, next up is the wolf. Wolves are cool. My elementary school, we were the timber wolves, so... yeah, we were pretty cool. Next up, the manatee. You know, I've actually touched a manatee before. Pretty epic. I know. I'm awesome. We'll throw manatees A tier. That's like my mom's favorite animal, so you know, I can't put her animal in a B tier or anything. Oh, pig. What? Why is there a pig at the zoo? Did the pig get loose from the farm next door and come over to the zoo? Like, seriously. Why? I'm pretty sure I'm eating pig for dinner tonight. Why is he at the zoo? Why is my dinner at the zoo? That doesn't make sense. Next up is the walrus. Walruses are pretty dope, and they can fight that polar bear too. I saw a National Geographic or something where a polar bear and a walrus had like a fight, and it was like 50 walruses versus one polar bear. It was brutal. I loved it. Next up, this is, I don't know what this is. It's like a zebra mixed with a horse or something. Quit crossbreeding animals. Science has gone too far. Okay, guys? Just stop. Next, orangutan. I don't know about y'all, but the zoo that I used to go to when I was a little kid had an orangutan that would like climb on the power lines. I don't know if that's safe for the orangutan, but They let him do it, so that was pretty cool. As long as he didn't poop on you. That kind of sucked if the orangutan just took a big old dump right over your head. That was pretty rough. Alright, next up, the red fox. He's cool looking. I'll put him A tier. Or that's like the red panda fox or something, right? I don't even know what that is. Okay, next up, ooh, this is the black jaguar. This guy was pretty awesome in the Jungle Book, you know, so that's an A tier. He was a absolute beast in the Jungle Book, so you got to give it to him. Next up, we have a pelican. What is a pelican doing at the zoo? Like, guys, what are you doing? I'll throw him C tier because I don't want to be mean to the pelican, you know. Pelican he'll get mad at me if I'm mean to him. And he helped out Nemo, so that was pretty dope. Alright, next up, the actual zebra. And this one's got to be an S tier too. This is another staple of the zoo. And you want to ride them, but you can't. So it's just like, man, I really want to break into the zoo, but then I'll get kicked out and I won't get to see the ostrich and the elephant. So that sucks. Next up, this cat here. Don't know exactly what it is. I'll throw him B tier. Next up, we got a good old regular old monkey. That's an S tier animal right there. The monkey with the thumbs. You got the thumbs. He can play the PlayStation and the Xbox and stuff, so 100%. Next up, Meerkat. Meerkat equal. Cool. Meerkat. A tier. These guys be popping up all over the place. Whoop, 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 whoop. They're just cool. Next up, we got a rhinoceros. I think we actually have two. I'm not really sure what this is, if we're being honest. That one right there. We're just going to say it's a different kind of rhino. Didn't the white rhino just go extinct or something? This one's kind of white, so we'll say that's the white rhino, and we'll put them S tier. They're extinct now, so that's tough. Armadillo. Armadillos are cool. They're in Texas, you know. They talk with a southern accent. They got that southern drawl, them armadillos do. And now we got a grizzly bear. Grizzly bear, he'll rip your face off, so that's pretty cool. We'll throw him B tier. Actually, you know what? We'll go A tier with the grizzly bear. I feel like that's fair. So, that's going to do it for today's video. That was a lot of ranking that I just did. So, I think I need like a nap now after that. That was a lot of work. You know, I said my opinion. I don't do that every day, guys. So, that's it for today's video. If you know, tell me what your favorite animal is in the comments. Tell it to me. Do it. Say it. You won't. You won't. Exactly. Didn't think you would. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and watch that video right there. I'm not sure which side of me it's going to be on, but it's one of the sides. And thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all later.